In a way, decentralized exchange, the core concept around that is atomic swap, I think for that it's definitely useful, and especially in the case of a cross chain, we're not going to have like only one kind of a blockchains in the future, and having a trust-free way to swap between different kind of blockchains will be extremely important. For privacy, Bitcoin doesn't exactly have privacy today. Like if you look at all the chain analysis companies, they can actually figure out who did what transaction pretty fast, because literally all the transactions data on the blockchain are available and can be analyzed anytime people want. There are other kind of technology using zero-knowledge proof to make sure that the entire transaction history is just not available. Layer 2 is inherently more secure and more private than Layer 1 transactions, because in Layer 1 transaction you have the transaction record permanently recorded on a public ledger, but in Layer 2 the transaction happened in the middle. There can be many different transactions happened, but in the end there's only just a settlement result. Like you basically said, okay, I'm putting in this a bunch of fund and taking in Y amount of fund, and in the middle, what happened is only you and the counterparties where you transact knows, but the entire network does not actually know that. So Layer 2 is actually inherently more private and have more privacy benefits than Layer 1. The kind of a mysterious, origination of Bitcoin definitely adds to its, initial value and boosts the adoption of the network for sure. And I think Satoshi has been kind of consciously kind of maintaining the anonymity in that sense. And I think this is definitely kind of a visionary move. Yeah.